Hello, I am Gelosi Asia. I am a messenger here to deliver what God and your ancestors want you to know at this time. I am a collective reader, so please take only what resonates. And if something resonates with you, please pray or patter about it so that you can get your own confirmation. And I am here to remind you that you are seen and you are loved. No matter what situation you go through, you are seen and you are loved. Okie dokie. I'm shuffling on camera this time around. Just wanted to do a quick reading, nothing too long. Let's see what comes out. Ooh. So we're talking about love. Oh, we're definitely talking about love. Oh my goodness, that was the Two of Cups. A message has never been so clear. Okay. Oh my goodness, that card. Wow. Okay, and the 12 cups. This is so interesting. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Pentacles. So this is definitely a message for the singletons out there. Okay, if you're single, then this is probably a reading for you, because what I'm getting here is that right off the bat, I mean, Ace of Cups was the first card out, and it's being clarified by the Seven of Cups. This tells me that somebody is going to go from being single to having a couple of options when it comes to love. Somebody's going to have a couple of options. And, you know, this single person that I'm talking to, you are a person who has discovered, you know, your self-love. It's one of those situations where you've been single for so long that you haven't just gotten comfortable with it, but you've become comfortable with yourself. You're able to enjoy your own company. You're able to take yourself out on dates. You're able to do certain things that make your heart happy. It's almost as if you've been dating yourself up until this point. And then now, God is like, well, I've got some options here for you. So there, you're going to have a couple of options coming in. And I feel like this is going to tell me more about them. Couple of options coming in. And I mean, of course, with the Seven of Cups, not every single cup has something good inside of it, right? Well, good for you. So there's going to be options coming in, but they're also going to require some discernment for you to choose who's really for you. But I feel like I'm speaking to somebody who's been through enough and who loves themselves, wow, who loves themselves enough that they would make the right choice for themselves. So first off, we have the Emperor here being clarified by the Page of Wands. So I feel like in one of your options you have it's either an older gentleman, maybe somebody who is a father. It's somebody who's more established. They might be a boss or own their own company, or they might just be a sort of serious kind of person, and also very mature. I mean, this is the divine masculine, and you know, they are not the most emotional kind of person, but there is a certain level of balance that they have within themselves. And I feel like they are the type of person who also deems themselves to be of, you know, of a higher standing in life, which is a great thing, because you have to have self-worth and you have to understand what you bring to the table. So this is the type of person who brings a lot to the table, a provider kind of person. And you know, as much as they have this serious demeanor about them, this person is also a lot of fun. This person's a lot of fun. They also take initiative, meaning that they will be the ones to approach you, to ask you out on a date, or to have a conversation with you. they are the type, or to ask you for your number. And trust me, if this emperor asks you for for your number, they will call. They will actually take the initiative and take the action. So they don't do things for nothing, in other words. So if they do something, it has intention behind it. Right. And then we have, you know what? I'm not sure if this is another option, this King of Swords, or if this is just yet another dimension to this Emperor. Because it seems to me, and also I wanted to say that as much as this Emperor has this serious demeanor about them, they are actually a very fun person. Very fun. And I don't know, maybe you might even connect with music, something to do with music here, music or dancing, something like that. So I feel like it will also surprise you about them that, you know, they have this serious demeanor, but they are a child and fun at heart. Um, wow. And I feel like this emperor is something that you relate to. It's something that you relate to because the Two of Cups is here. So it's almost like the type of things that they like are actually the type of things that you like too. And I feel like that's not something that you realize about this person right off the bat. I feel like maybe this King of Swords is you. Because like I said, you have been single for some time, so you know your worth. You have self-love to guide you when it comes to these kind of decisions. And I feel like maybe you might be a little bit, I don't want to say closed off, but maybe let's say um, you have you have some walls up, but I feel like those walls are necessary because of all the things that you've been through. Because a King of Swords can go through a lot of things, and from those things that they go through, it grows them as a person, and they have more wisdom, they have more experience, you know. So of course you're going to be more self-aware of yourself, and you very wise, very very wise. So you don't want to jump into anything. You actually want to take the time to get to know someone, to understand them, to understand what they like. Are they someone who's similar to you? Do you guys like the same things? If you guys are different, would you guys still mesh well together? Those kind of things. And also another thing about this empress, he's very spiritual actually, but also about him, maybe he's also got his guard up, because it's almost like these things about him you'll only find out as you get to know him. Because like I said, they have that serious demeanor on the outside, but within they are this really fun, charismatic kind of person who takes initiative, especially when they are into somebody. And they are also a really great communicator with this King of Swords here. Really great communicator, but they probably won't be open about themselves right off the bat. And like I said, Nine of Pentacles at the bottom, they are definitely single. So this is interesting. Okay, let me see what brings together the Ace of Cups and the Seven of Cups. What brings together the Ace of Cups and the Seven of Cups? Okay. So Ten of Swords. So, wow. And then we have the Empress at the bottom. So I feel like, you know, you are very protective of your heart, because I feel like maybe in the past, some people have duped you. And when I mean duped you, I mean, you know, sometimes when you're getting to know someone and, you know, you feel safe to express to them that, you know, I'm the type of person who likes a person who's like this. I like the person that I'm dating to act in this way. You know, you express all those kind of things. And I feel like some of the people you've dated in the past, what they did is that they took those qualities that you're looking for in a person and they sort of created this persona about them that makes you feel like they are those kind of people when they were not. So it almost feels like they scammed you in some kind of way, because they ended up not being that. Because also when you are putting on a front and you're putting on a mask, it falls off at some point. So I feel like you've been manipulated before. You've been, I want to say, tricked or scammed before. So you are actually quite protective of your heart. You are protective of your heart, and you're the type of person who knows that looks can be deceiving. Looks can be deceiving. You can't go off looks alone, or what a person is showing you at first instance. That's why you want to take the time to get to know someone, so you can learn them before you take action. But like I said, the empress is at the bottom, so you and this person are not so different. But let's see what brings the emperor and the page of wands together. Oh, and that is the knight of pentacles. So wow. So this emperor, what I can tell you about them is that they are very patient, very loyal. They're the type of person where when they start something, they finish it. They don't leave. They're not the type to ghost. Let me say that. They're not the type that will ghost you. They are the type that would have the conversation with you, even if it's a difficult conversation, they would have it with you. So they are also a very trustworthy kind of person. But I think the main thing here is that they are very patient and also very protective of themselves as well. So, as you are going through your vetting process and trying to get to know this person more, you'll be surprised at the fact that they are open to it. They are open to taking things slow. They are open to getting to know each other a little bit more, having fun. Let's go on dates. Like, this is that kind of person where they'll be open to that, open to taking your time, because they too have been through a couple of things where they are also protective of themselves. So I feel like they will really welcome this taking your time, going out on dates, getting to know each other. And this is a down to earth kind of person. I think that's something else you'll learn about them. They're really down to earth. They're human. I get such a humanity coming out of them. And like I said, they are spiritual. So there is also that element there. It makes me feel like they're those nature kind of people, those that will, if they are around grass, walking on a grassy place, they'll take their shoes off and walk barefoot. Those kind of people where if maybe it starts raining, they'll maybe just stand under the rain a little bit just to feel those raindrops upon them. So this person is this is part of your soul tribe. So this is a person that you're going to get along with really well. And I feel like whatever you guys are going to be building, as much as you guys will be taking your time, it is something solid. It is something really solid. Okay, now tell me more about this Two of Cups and this King of Swords. What brings those two cards together? The Two of Cups and the King of Swords. Oh. Okay, it's the Five of Cups, right? So, like I said, you guys have been through your fair share of disappointments when it comes to love. That is why you guys both have your guards up. But I feel like something about this person and you guys feel drawn to one another. You feel drawn to one another. And like I said, the more that you get to know each other, the more that you'll start to realize that you guys are not so different. Maybe even in the experiences that you guys have had, and the things that you've gone through, the heartbreaks, the things that left you disappointed, the more you talk, the more you'll realize that you guys are not so different. You are not so different. And, you've been disappointed before. You both have been disappointed before. But one thing that I can say about the both of you guys is that all of those bad situations, those disappointments, those regrets, those heartbreaks and betrayals, you guys took those things and you learned from them. You guys became more wise about how you handle yourself in a connection. So I feel like you guys are both the type that will give little by little as you go. I feel like you guys are more of the type where actions speak louder than words. So you want to see more action. The more that you guys do things together, the more that you guys spend time together, I feel like the more that you guys will start to build this trust between each other. And in you guys building the trust, it means that you guys will get to be yourselves more and more. And I mean, underneath the deck, we have the World card here. And for me, it's saying that, you know, the more that you get to know this person, you're going to have a completely different perspective about them. Because, of course, at first glance, at first instance, first impression, you have your thoughts about that. But as you get to know each other, it's like the whole connection is going to change. And, you know, with this Two of Cups being here, it tells me that the more that you guys get to know each other and communicate, the closer you guys will become. And maybe at that point, you guys will start having those fears of, oh no, I hope that this is not a false start, or, you know, this person won't disappoint me. But you guys will actually give it a chance. And as time goes by, you'll start to realize, you'll even start to realize that you're changing, that maybe you're changing, that maybe the things that you used to be fearful of, suddenly now you feel so comfortable to share, or things that used to cause you anxiety when it comes to connections, suddenly you're open to certain things. Like, this is really beautiful. This is all about two people coming together, two people who've done the work, also coming together, who've done the work, took the time out to heal themselves, and are now ready to be in a healthy relationship. Coming together and, you know, being open and honest about your struggles, being open and honest about things that disappointed you in the past, and, you know, the other person receiving that, and instead of that person aggravating those things, they show you a different way. They respond differently to anybody you've ever been with, that it makes you heal. This is a very healing connection, and also very exciting. There's going to be a lot of dates here, a lot of dates, a lot of talking over the phone, a lot of communication. With this King of Swords, I even get sort of deep chats, deep conversations, sharing things that maybe you haven't always been so open to sharing with other people, and also sharing your disappointments, you know, your disappointments, not only in relationships, but also in life. You know, this is a really, really great connection. I mean, the first card that came out was the Ace of Cups. So there's love here, and the love is going to develop and grow through time, through connection, through getting to know each other, through communication, and I think also through being yourselves. So, that's amazing. That's all that I have for you guys today. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share with your friends if you'd like. Thank you so much for watching.